Aidrianoo, a name which has been long forgotten in the FIFA scene, and not for reasons that you would typically think. Usually in the FIFA scene or any scene on YouTube, it usually comes down to three factors: either controversy, decline of views, or decline of quality of their videos, and that leads to them just fading away into either their own little niche market of the scene or just quitting entirely. Aidrianoo is a exception to this rule. It wasn't because of controversy. His views was completely fine, and he had great videos. Everything seemed to be going in Aidrianoo's favor. His rise through the FIFA and football gaming scene and gaining the plaudits of many larger YouTubers such as Sidemen and Vizeh. It seemed like everything was on the up, and as a YouTuber, he was truly living the dream. He was having a burst of views and love and positivity that any YouTuber would be so lucky to get. So why is Aidrianoo, that seemed to be living a YouTuber's dream, completely stop and not upload for 2 years and seem to just disappear without a trace? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down his rise and his sudden stop, and most importantly, what is happening to Aidrianoo now. As I have done videos with Aiden and done videos with him before in the past, I have got a good insight to let the people know what has actually happened to him, and most importantly, is he actually ever coming back to YouTube? If you guys do enjoy, then smash the like button, subscribe if you are new, if you guys do like this type of content, and tell me what YouTuber do you think I should break down into next. So, with that said, let's get straight into it. So, let's begin with who is Aidrianoo. There is a chance that people here may not even know who he is. Aidrianoo is a comedic YouTuber. Started off his channel by playing Trials Evolution, Draw My Thing, and literally probably any game possible. He played amazing games such as Tree Simulator, and how can we forget Grass Simulator? I'm not lying, he did a video about what it's like to be a blade of grass. Fair to say that this guy has definitely a wide range of different talents. Even making a video about grass somewhat actually entertaining is quite impressive. He got into the FIFA scene in FIFA 14 doing the classic FIFA videos, doing play reviews and doing pack openings, and most importantly, wagers and pink slips. But then he did one video which was a bit different, and that was a parody FIFA 15 wish list. This video did quite well, and he got given a lot of love for his comedic aspect. He even did a FIFA 14 World Cup FUT episode 1 and never did an episode 2. This would be a common thing. His first banger video was back in FIFA 15, where he first made a name for himself. The AS Monaco career mode, which he had a Barbo, aka Black Jesus. These videos will be no longer than 4 minutes long, which really does show his effort for making videos. He did a video that was literally 1 minute 40 seconds long about him opening some consumable packs. I'm not lying, that's an actual video that he's done. But then he did Game Faces videos, including him playing as, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Spider-Man, KSI's mum, and how can we forget Kim Jong-un? I'm not fucking lying. 6 years ago, he did drop his most important video, which I remember being massively promoted by a few people of the Sidemen, such as Vizeh, which was titled The FIFA 15 Killer, in which the Wasp Brem meme was created. Oh my god, that was 6 years ago. Christ, I feel old. He then continued to do a bunch of wacky videos on different games such as Sensible World of Soccer, on PES Become a Legend, Magic Soccer, SFG Soccer, playing as Michael Jackson. It continued for a long time. I do feel bad that his videos was not 10 minutes long, otherwise he would have made a lot more money. Just saying, pal. That's how he made a name for himself, and continued ever since, playing OG FIFAs and banging views over 1 million. But then in FIFA 16, we saw the first hint of what is likely to come, as in FIFA 16, throughout the entire year, he only did, wait, let me just count quickly, 12 videos throughout the entire year. And there are some very memorable videos, such as FIFA 16, Career Mode, Episode 1, Ends. Are you fucking kidding me? His videos were wacky and off the cuff, and you just don't know what to expect or when to expect it. And that is kind of what made people like him. Just going on each game and not taking it serious really whatsoever. He did a FIFA 17 career mode that, believe it or not, actually made it to episode 4. And then in FIFA 18, he did a Newcastle career mode. which never saw episode 2. Throughout each FIFA between 17 and 18, he did a little few wacky challenges such as an upside down team, retro FIFAs, and throughout FIFA 17 and 18, he uploads 2 videos within a week and then doesn't show up for another month, and then makes 3 videos in a week and then doesn't show up for about 3 months. This was consistent and was becoming a meme with his channel. With every single post that he would put out on Twitter, all he would get is upload. Even to this day, 2 years later, he still gets constant messages saying upload. I mean, even I join in with that as well. I'll be honest, it's quite funny. But then he took his first real big break from YouTube, uploading a This Is FIFA 18 video back in January 2018, and then not uploading until June 29th, 2018. This 6-month gap was the longest that he's ever gone from YouTube, and weirdly enough, unexplained of the reason why he left in the first place. And then came his last FIFA, which he actually gave us a episode 1 and episode 2 of the Newcastle save. And then that was it. Oh my god, I forgot to mention that Adam Johnson video. Yeah, look back on that video.
How valuable were your launch spells?
I'm not a monster, okay? Just log on and play some FIFA. Harmless, completely harmless. Nobody can accuse me on FIFA. No temptations, no nothing. I'm okay. Okay, amateur. Oh, just the way that I like my women too. What? Oh, okay. Oh, 15. 15, that's a good number. I like 15. I need to skip. I just saw 15 in them updates. That's a bit... Ooh. I just need to take this top off. Okay, whoa. Hang on. Oh, guys, come on. Really? It's an accusation, okay? It's not... I didn't do it. You should all be ashamed of yourself. Everyone in this team's too old for me anyway. Why would they even be scared? I don't get it.
FIFA 19 was sadly the end of his channel as we know it. He did a FIFA 19 Race Division 1 for 9 episodes, and then came the last video back in February 14th, 2019, FIFA 19 11v11 Pro Club. And this is the last time that Aidrianoo has ever uploaded a video on his channel. A massive 2 years. 2 years from his last video. I can't believe it's been 2 years, I'll be honest. Since February 14th, 2019, on Instagram, on Twitter, as far as we're aware, he's never actually explained his reason of why he left YouTube. And it left fans being so confused of a person which would get consistent views and consistent love in the community would just seem to have almost everything going his way, just quit. And this brings us to where we are today. Now, granted, he has done a few Twitch live streams since his last YouTube video, but again, that was about just over a year ago since it was last live on Twitch. Where is Aiden? Is he alive? Is he okay? Has he been kidnapped and been told to stop doing YouTube videos? What is the reason behind this? Well, I've done some digging, and we're going to find out today what has actually happened to Aidrianoo. His big face is on the fucking screen. Aiden, we finally got you after 2 years, okay?
Yep.
I feel strange that because we've known each other for a while, and I'm the one that's doing a fucking video about you, and I'm looking at you right now, mate, and I must say, I gotta ask one question because I'm sure everyone's thinking it. Why the fuck have you got a green screen behind you if you're not uploaded for 2 fucking years, lad? 2 years and you got a green screen.
Put some stuff on it. I don't know what you're gonna do. It's not even good. Like, I've not even got it next to the wall. It's like the most pathetic attempt of a green screen.
All right, so let's begin, I guess, with... I guess we're gonna just double check that you are still alive. You are not being kidnapped. You didn't get told that you can't upload. Or were you simping over a girlfriend? Which one was it?
A mixture.
Oh, okay.
I'm definitely alive. Not been kidnapped yet. That happened previously. Not really simping over the girlfriend.
You sure?
That was going on previously anyway when I was uploading, so you can't really say that.
Wait, so where are you right now? Are you still in England, or are you just off to Jamaica, or what? I can tell with your eyes. Are you high a bit?
That's just getting old. I'm 24, gonna be 25 soon. I can't come back to YouTube because I'll look like a paedophile. Anyone over the age of 25 probably is a sex offender.
Bateson's just watching us shaking. So I guess I've got to do the job here of the people. I've got the people's the questions here, which I'm sure they'll be asking you. So I guess the number one main thing is, why did you just dip?
Okay. It's a weird one, this, because I've never talked about why I don't upload and why I do upload. Like, I used to upload, and then to be quite honest, my girlfriend got a lot of shit on Instagram from people who used to follow me who were like,
like kids and like really like not nice people. Not the kind of guy who wants to be arguing with kids on Instagram. So I was like private that. But the reason really, and not to get too deep or anything. No. Oh,
Wait,
my
wait,
God.
wait, give me. I'm just gonna put some KSI sad music in the background right now. There you go. All right, go.
No. So really, the reason I didn't upload, the reason was kind of when I hit that period in 2019, like the last time I uploaded, people, and this is really weird. So people at work started finding my YouTube, which had never happened, and that had been like, and I have a job that I've been in since I was 18, same company. So like I love my job, that kind of thing, and I've always loved my job, and I've always been like working to do better at my job, which means YouTube was always on hold every now and again when I wanted to really work on my job.
Of course, you can't say this at place, but what kind of like work is it?
It's like tech adoption of the business, so like how people work with technology. This is such a fucking weird my own job. Why the fuck does anyone care? But like I do a job where I look at technology, help people use technology, and I love doing stuff like that.
That is, so, I've known him for a while, so I knew that. But when he says that, I still kind of can't believe that from the person that I guess we used to know. I guess the old you know, old KSI, the old Aidrianoo.
Can you imagine, like me going up and just being like, oh, this is AIDS, like that's the kind of shit. Oh, this technology is AIDS. Like that's what I used to say. Like I was such a child, you know what I mean? One thing is growing up a little bit. I know that sounds really bad, but the way I used to act in videos and how I act now is probably very different. So I'd act very different, and I don't know how well that'd translate. I can still be like an idiot and still be like when I was streaming, I was a bit more mature then, and it went down well, and I could say stupid stuff. But also like when people found it, it really freaked me out a bit that there was a lot of people, and I would never want it to be like, I didn't really want it to be public knowledge. You know how weird that sounds, but like, I don't want the people I work with to be like, come on, that's that guy who does, that fucking weird guy who does YouTube videos on FIFA. I've had anxiety. I don't know how long I've had anxiety for, and this is where it's going to get deep, Liam. And this is what I didn't want it to sound like, right? But I'm okay.
Let me just get the water out so I can put some tears in my eyes. There
exactly, yeah. I'll just use a bit of spit and just, So I don't know how long I've had anxiety, but I have got it. And the thought of uploading makes me want to die. I don't know why, but like it makes me want to just crawl up in a ball and be like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just, I couldn't bring myself to do it after that amount of time, if that makes sense.
Was that after your last upload, or was this like in the last year or two of your channel when you was always taking breaks? Was it almost like what was the thought about, like people's reaction from your work seeing it, or your friends in real life seeing it, or just
my friends in real life know, and they've known for like 5 years, and that was fine until you get a lot of subscribers. Your mates aren't gonna think it's cool. When people started tweeting out my channel, like bigger YouTubers and stuff who they knew because they were like pretty big names, they'd be like, that's cool, he must be good at it, watch it. And they're not actually that bad.
So basically the instant that KSI tweeted you out, they were like, okay, maybe he's actually doing something.
This guy, he's been my friend.
He's been my best friend for years.
More like, I think after the amount of time, and then also with like having anxiety quite bad over that period, just couldn't bring myself to do it. And then after, the more it goes on, the worse it kind of gets, if that makes sense.
I guess from my perspective, because I'm a YouTuber as well, but I upload daily for the last 5 years of my life. So we cannot be any more opposites if we tried in terms of how we do our YouTube.
You're on the ball.
If I don't upload for a day, I feel like if I stop for one day, then I'm gonna my channel is gonna start dying. I don't know if it's your mindset that you just, because you already had a job which you enjoyed, I felt like because you had that job, you had that security, you kind of just didn't really care, and that you literally just saw YouTube as just purely a hobby. Was it at one stage like your videos were doing better financially than your actual job, and you were thinking, okay, maybe I can do this full time?
Yeah, I never really looked at it from a money perspective. Like, it was pretty cool sometimes, like getting some money, and I don't care about that like too much. Like, everyone does care about money because they want to live, but I don't care to the extent that I need to pump a video out every day because I want a load of money. Like, it was more the work-life balance, and also my personal, like my personal life would get taken over when I'm doing YouTube videos, because I like, obviously people now have editors and stuff like that, so they'll record something and send it off to an editor. I'm not saying you do, because I don't know if you do, Liam, but
yeah, I'm too poor for that. I'm too poor for that. I can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I couldn't like go and buy an editor, so I'd be doing it all myself. And I'm not like a very good editor, but I'd edit it to the extent of how I would like it. It's just so time consuming. Then I'd have a 9-to-5 job. I'd be doing that. I'd want to spend time with my girlfriend and my friends and stuff like that. And obviously people would be like, yeah, get on that grind and, make them videos and get that money so you can do it full time. But I never thought, every time I did it, I was like, well, I don't see this as a job, like, ever. It's just a hobby, and you can do a hobby whenever you want.
Imagine your girlfriend doing a post and the comments are just literally upload, tell Aiden to upload, upload.
Exactly.
Can Adriano upload?
It's funny, like, I like them kind of comments because it's nice to see it as like, oh, you know, people like might care about my video, and it's nice to see like people. I'm tweeting now and like I'm getting hundreds of people actually reply. But yeah, it is quite nice to see those comments, and it does kind of make me think, oh, maybe I should do something. But
would the idea of doing
not.
streaming be better?
I wouldn't say no. I'd say like the idea of streaming sounds better than videos at the minute. And if I did videos, I'd love to do like, you know, they got shorts at the minute.
Yeah.
Just stuff like, just fake stuff. Like, yeah, like just
Like TikTok kind of style stuff.
Yeah, that kind of thing, like just skits and stuff like that, but with FIFA, all that kind of stuff like interests me.
I imagine you don't play FIFA much, Aiden.
No.
Yeah,
Never.
I
I've
guess.
played FIFA. I've played FIFA 21 clubs. That's it. I've not played Ultimate Team.
Yeah, like it's just. I guess it's the game itself that's also not helped. The fact that it's just gone more and more competitive and less actual fun. I guess that's probably not helped as well.
That's actually like the main reason. So the problem was like all that like anxiety stuff was like bad, but if I was playing the game itself, I feel like I could have probably uploaded. You know what I mean? Like if I'm playing it, it'd be like, well, I usually just play it to upload, so why don't I just upload? You know what I mean? Like it'd give me a kick. I have not played FIFA properly in the past 2 years because it's turned into a bit of a show in terms of like casual, and I'm a very casual. You know, I'm time with FIFA, Liam. You've seen me play pro clubs. I'm one of the cheapest actual players of FIFA, and anyone who watched my streams and videos knows I am renowned to be at the game, really. But I enjoyed it, and that's why I played it. Now it's become like this cesspool of people sweating the tits off to, you know, do a squad builder. What are they? An objective. I don't even know what the game is anymore. Like,
The
it's
senior
just not
struggle,
the
just
game.
like, it's even on FIFA. Objective! Yeah, they do that
Yeah.
now. Oh, no, because you could just put on some field points.
That was also a thing.
Yeah.
Not that I'd spent excessive amounts, but I used to spend, like, when I did, like, pack openings and stuff, I would spend a load of money on it.
FIFA
Back
15
when I
period, or?
Yeah, like that kind of period. You know, those pack openings with my dad.
Probably, I guess if you look back on all your videos on your channel, what's probably the one which you look back onto the most, with, like, the most pride or memories or whatever else?
Game Faces was one that I really loved because you could just do anything and just make jokes and shit. Like, it was a proper laugh doing Game Faces.
Yeah.
EA must have known that I was getting too big for my boots a little bit with the Game Faces and went, we're just cutting them from the game.
I can't believe you did KSI's mum, bro. I can't believe that.
Yeah, that was a low point in my life. Finding pictures of KSI's mum and cropping them so I could put them on a face on a game was an odd thing to do as a probably 19-year-old boy. I should be out drinking. I think the one that I'd actually look back at, and I think we spoke about this earlier, was the how to be a FIFA YouTuber. That kind of style of video
Yeah.
is what I always really wanted to do, but then I got too worried about not uploading FIFA.
I'm surprised they didn't say the Wasp Rem one.
Do you know what? Yeah, I always forget about that, but then I get reminded every single tweet that I do. I'm sat on PlayStation the other day playing Rocket League, and I got like a message just popped up in the top right, just saying Wasp Rem. I was like, what the
Yo,
Like,
I'm
so
just saying,
bizarre.
man. You can't just bring to the world Wasp Rem and then just leave with that, man. Like, you gotta understand, there's consequences.
That whole video really was another thing that really like shot up.
To be fair, we've just gone through, I think, most of the things, I guess. I mean, so you're not dead. You're well and truly alive. Are you loving life?
Yeah, doing all right. Yeah, just bought a house. Showed you the garden.
He's bought a house.
Bought a house. I'm growing up, people. But
Oh
it doesn't
my
mean that I'm not.
A child.
I'm still a child at heart.
Yeah.
Said every known paedophile ever. That was an indictment on myself. Waiting a year's time when it comes out.
Yeah, I'm hoping this does not get used for some sort of court date of yours in the future.
Yeah,
man.
this is definitely gonna be used at some point as evidence.
In the House of Lords or whatever it's used, make sure to subscribe to Vizeh on YouTube. You've got a house. You still get your job.
House,
You've got a girlfriend.
Yeah, doing all right. Got a PS5. Can't say I'm doing badly.
Jesus.
And I've got a plant as well that I love.
What have you
So
got?
much. This is how you know you're growing up, when you've got a fake plant that you love more than your girlfriend.
What?
That's kind of my life at this point.
What?
You don't love plants. When you grow up, when you get to a point in your life, you just start being like, I love plants. No, not that kind of plan.
That's an early life crisis.
I'm gonna buy a Porsche next week, probably.
You know what?
You want content? I'm gonna talk about this plant for 20 minutes, and you're gonna fucking. You've asked for this, all right?
Welcome to the Aiden and Vizeh podcast. Welcome, boys.
There we go. I think, do you know what? If I'm ever going to do a video again, it'll be something, probably not a career mode, but it'll be something like randoms. I'm going to throw that out there. Randoms and something like the FIFA YouTuber. How to be a FIFA YouTuber.
I'm hoping that I've done my side for the human race here and I've brought Aiden back, at least for one video at least. That's all I want from this. I don't... Yeah, okay.
Even if there's not a demand for it, if I just want to do it, I'll do it.
Happy to see you, that you're still alive. You're not gaining a bunch of weight. I was kind of scared that would have happened.
This is just a big t-shirt. I promise you.
I was kind of, yeah, usually when someone gains a beard, they're like usually hiding a double chin. But can you confirm that is not the case?
Yeah, not much of a double chin going on. There's one of me bald. Kind of bald. I got a fucking thumb on that.
I guess, is there any last things you want to just say, like you've not said, or just like...
Follow your dreams. That's what people say, don't they, when they've quit and failed or something.
That is not going in the video. Okay.
Don't follow your dreams.
All right, that's the best way to end this off. Aiden, it's been an absolute pleasure, and great that you've been happy to be involved in this as well, because people actually thought you died. I'm not gonna lie.
If people want to know that I'm not dead, follow me on Twitter. It's @Aidrianoo, spelled as the title, probably.
Definitely is the title. Most definitely.
I'm a title now, Mum.
Thank you for being here, and I'm sure that we probably will see each other in a definite podcast next week. We'll see you guys then.
Thank you. Cheers, Liam. Lots of love. Don't know what to say.
There you go, boys. A story of a man that just likes his job. Doing this video has definitely made me relook how I see my YouTube. It's quite uplifting to see a guy just do YouTube as a hobby and not just see it as a job at the instant first opportunity and go fall out for it. It's quite rare to see that nowadays, and I think that is what makes Aiden such a rare YouTuber, as he just does it for fun. If you do want to show him some love, then feel free, go and give him some love over at his Twitter. Please don't just say upload, but I'm sure that it'll be coming about maybe at some stage in the future, and I'm sure that the one day he does come back, it's going to be an absolute banger, and it'll be a grateful day for the entirety of the FIFA scene. That's a police car go past my house. With that said, thank you for watching. If you guys do enjoy, smash the like button and also subscribe if you're new. I really did enjoy making this video. And with that said, my name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.